How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. If you didn't catch it earlier briefly on Discord and Facebook, I think maybe Reddit, but certainly Discord and Facebook, they posted the next patch notes. So it was the next big update in Watch of Realms. It was actually a very small update, but it does look like a lot more is coming. And I also think, based on everything I've heard, have no fear, this is going to be a hot patch update, not a download the update from the Apple Store or the Play Store or re-download anything. So I don't think it's going to lock anyone out. I know a lot of people are worried about the game and want an update about the current state of the game, the health of the game, the future of the game. That's what I want to give you in this video, combined with an update on this actual Valentine's Day update. And of course, talking about Valentine's Day itself, because one thing this patch notes did, even though it was taken down, it's coming back. We have confirmation from the devs. The full patch notes, which is going to be longer than what we originally received, is coming back. You can see on top, we officially do have confirmation, I think, from this banner that Lubu, this guy, Red Devil guy over here, and Diao-chan, how do you say it? Let me know in the comments. They're coming for Valentine's Day. You see this blood red moon, very romantic, Valentine's Day colors. This kind of confirms it. You also can see it on the thumbnail. I took it right here from the patch notes. So let's talk about what's going on. So this was released. You can see I talked about it on my Discord server. Join us. Biggest, best Discord server in the realm, the Fast and the Fastidious. Link in the description as always. I basically said I'm getting a lot of DMs, and I did get a lot, asking if this update will make Watch of Realms go down in the United States. Because if you didn't know, a lot of updates, the really big ones, you have to go into the Google Play Store or the App Store if you're playing on mobile or a tablet or something and actually fully update to a new version of the game. All indications are this is not going to be a new version of the game. It's going to be a hot patch, which they've done in the past. They did it a lot over the summer when we had some issues in which they introduced new content that way. Also, in the game file already, we have Valentine's Day-y things. We have models and artifacts and stuff for these characters. So there's no reason to think it's not all already there and they can't just wake it all up, right? They don't need to do some huge overhaul. The game is not going to crash. But I do think a lot of you have, just concerns and worries about the future and the health of the game, so on and so on and so on. So let's go through everything we know so far. So they released this. It was from Batista Mancher. I saw it on Discord. Maybe at this point it was, let's call it 10 hours ago. It says, "Salute, commanders. The server will go offline for maintenance and update. You will not be able to log into the game during the update, which may be extended or shortened, so on and so on and so on. We apologize for any inconvenience." Key thing they do not say, does not say you're going to have to go update a new version or download a new version, because you're not going to have to. This will be a hot fix update. It's a patch. They're calling it an update. They're also saying patch notes. It really is going to be a hot patch, which we've done many times in the past. Not always with the updates do we have to download a new version. This will be one of those cases. Coming on February the 12th from 7:15 p.m. California time. This is 1 hour behind me until 9:15 p.m. So somewhere on the 12th or the 13th, depending on your time zone, and the new improved standard compensation, 300 diamonds. This was up for a little while, and then it went down. There was one other picture, which I don't have on me right now, but I do have the notes from it. It was discussing what the update would come with. War Guides had a video covering it, so definitely go to his channel and check it out if you want. He was basically saying this is the tiniest update ever, and we do understand why that is, and I'm going to explain. But the tiny update just included a fix to the vulnerabilities with Volka's bug, a fix to the AI on the healing of Yuri's bond skill she gets from Kagiri, more market refreshes, so more times you could do market refresh with gold at the Dwarven Association, and that was basically it. And then it just said some visual bug changes. That was the whole thing. So it was like the most micro of micro updates. We now know, though, almost certainly definitively more is coming. They took this down. War Guides actually reached out to our dev contact, and then he just messaged me, and I have this direct quote from the dev contact that was said to War Guides. "This update announcement is still being finalized. Please refer to the officially released version for the final details, smiley face." So officially released version of the patch notes. This was premature. If you ever catch me on Discord, very often I'm writing a big announcement and I fat finger and enter. This is a little more advanced than that because there was artwork and stuff, but I think Batista Mancher or whoever okayed it thought it was complete, and then someone separately was like, no, it's not complete. So more is going to come. It's going to be a full update. We're going to have a great Valentine's Day event. We're going to have Lubu and Diao-chan. What are the banners going to look like? I don't know. I've heard rumors, but I'm trying not to get involved with that leak stuff. But it is cool that this artwork lets us know they're coming. We'll talk about the VA Day stuff in just 1 minute. We have to talk about the important stuff. this isn't going to be much more of a video, don't worry, but we have to talk about the future of the game. A lot of people have been acting lately in a lot of my streams. I've been streaming twice a day the past couple days, and certainly in my comment section, there's been a sentiment that the sky is falling and the game is doomed and it's all crumbling around us. And I kind of hear you. Interest in the game definitely seems to have waned over the past week. I can tell you that as a content creator, you can just see your analytics. It's pretty clear. And also sentiment has grown negative. I mean, people aren't too thrilled, but I think some people are losing sight of what is actually going on. Maybe some of you didn't even know, so I'm not even blaming you, but it was just the Chinese New Year. Moonton and the development team for Watch of Realms went on vacation for 2 weeks. They went on, holiday break. Is it frustrating to me as an American that they went on break for 2 weeks after like the biggest crisis ever in the history of the game? Sure. But also as someone that doesn't know the culture, I'm just going to choose to respect that this is what they do for their holiday season. And yeah, it's an unfortunate timing for us and for the game, but who are we to say, screw your vacation, screw your holidays, right? I think that is equally unfair, if not more unfair. So I'm not going to do that. I think some of you guys didn't realize that the devs have been on vacation, and that's why it's kind of been radio silence dead for 10 or 12 days or whatever. I'll tell you, they told me they're back in the office tomorrow. I would assume not everyone's going to be back. It might be some kind of transition, but I would think full force we're getting news and, informational updates and little tidbits about what's been going on behind the scenes and the future of the game by Monday. I really would think we can count on that, certainly in the very, very near future. And it seems like everything so far with Skystone is going really well. This is something I haven't told anyone yet. I actually reached out to Skystone. They have like a contact us page on their website, and Bill, the CEO, got back to me. I was like, hey guys, thank you so much for saving our game. I'm thrilled. I'd love to maybe have a chat or even interview you, or one or both of you if you're interested. And he was like, sure, but not right now. We're in the middle of getting all this stuff done. We're working hard on it. So confirmation, it's all still going on and they're working hard, and it's going to be a big transition. I think the word transition was actually used. So cool news. No indications anything has changed, but I understand your frustrations with the lack of news because I've been more frustrated, to say the least. Like, I get it, right? However, that Chinese New Year break is ending. They're coming back tomorrow. They should be back in full force on Monday, Sunday night for many of you guys, in the Western Hemisphere, like me, in the States or Canada or Mexico, South America. We should be okay. We should be okay. I'm not saying everything's fixed and good, but we should be actually getting hard, cool, cold information in the very near future. One thing we know for sure is the Valentine's Day events are coming. So what are those going to look like? I don't know too much, but I can tell you just from the stuff in the game file, this isn't a leak, but just the general sense, it's going to be a full-blown event. Will it be as huge as Sun Wukong? I don't know, but it will be the typical thing where we have stages, we have login rewards, we have a special redeem market, all that kind of stuff. And certainly there's going to be a limited hero. There's going to be at least 2 new characters. It should be really fun, and I think we should be jazzed up about it. I also share your concerns. I don't want to, downplay any of this stuff, right? I'm stoked for Valentine's Day. I'm going to cover the heck out of it, but I hear you, and I feel the nerves because I share those anxieties about what might happen with the game. But I'm going to try to remain optimistic and confident that good stuff is coming. So let's see. At the very least, give them to like the middle of next week, because then they should be fully back in the swing of things and delivering us a lot of news. And it better be good news. To get really serious, it better be. Take your vacation, fine, but when you come back, after the way things were left with the game, I want like an all horses go, all things ahead, or any of those expressions, I don't know. But I want like all things go, thumbs up, like we're good to go. This is the plan. I want a date that we can expect it back in the Google Store and the App Store, or at the very least, a clear explanation of how they're how broad this might be with the Google Play and the Apple kicking the can down the road. Like, could it be months? Like, we need to know that, because a lot of people are locked out of the game and it stinks. Let's try to be optimistic. Let's try to be happy. Let's try to just get jazzed up for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day and gotcha. Valentine's Day, gotcha. That's like peanut butter and jelly, baby. It's always good. It's always fun. It's always a hype time to be a gamer in gotcha for Valentine's Day. So thank you guys. I've been Fastidious. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I hope this was enough little bits of news. There's not too much I can say, but people keep asking, we need an update. We need an update. This is the best I can do. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.